I want to speak about this Democratic shill, bootlicking coon, none other than D.L. Coonley, who took it upon himself to disrespect our good FBA sister, Janet Jackson, during her time of mourning. You know, she just lost her brother Tito, and I find that very disrespectful of him to do this. He ain't nothing more than a moron, if you ask me. So he came at our sister Janet Jackson for questioning Camilla Harris's father's ethnicity and questioning Camilla Harris's ethnicity, which she got every right to question Camilla Harris's ethnicity because we as foundational Black Americans are the group that they're trying to tie Camilla Harris to. She's trying to cosplay as us. DL Coonley must not have got the memo that we ain't being the foster parents to all these other groups of people no more and taking everybody in and looking after them. Not even if they black. We just worried about foundational Black Americans at this point in time, and nothing's wrong with that because in order for you to help other people, you must first help yourself. You can't help nobody until you look out for yourself first. So DL Cooney went on to say that he finds it ironic to question somebody being black while you're breathing through a white nose. Insane. Where the hell they do that at? See, I've been realized that DL Cooney, Ricky Smiley, Roland Martin, Steve Harvey, Plies, Luke. It's unfortunately it's too many for me to name. I been knew that these guys weren't worth a damn. You know, they ain't nothing more than high priced slaves, if you ask me, put out here by the Democratic plantation on a tight chain and leash. Whenever the Democratic plantation slave master has anyone come up against the narrative that they want to push, but especially if it's a foundational Black American, they'll say, get out there, they'll tug on that leash, get out there and go fight my battles, Negro. Get out there and go fight for me, defend my honor, and they'll get out there, yes, a boss, and go do it. So I don't respect them. I don't respect them one bit because they ain't nothing but put out here by the dominant white society to suppress the black masses. See, the mindset of guys like D.L. Hughley and these other people I named, they got an I mentality. They don't got a we mentality. They see too many black people rising up and, getting a leg up, doing good is a threat to them doing good. So they are put out here to suppress the black masses while lifting themselves up. And I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that one bit. But I came across something interesting from Faison Love. And I don't agree with everything in this particular interview that he had on Viral Hip Hop News, but I want to speak to a lot of good things that he said that I do agree with, though. Our brother Faison Love was speaking up, for Janet Jackson, and he even said DL Hughley was his man, but he just don't see why he going so hard, um, for this Camilla Harris thing, for the Democratic plantation. And I'll tell you why I phase on love, because your boy ain't nothing more than a Democratic shield in the pockets of the Democratic plantation. You know what I mean? Whenever somebody comes up to the narrative that they want to push, he got to get out here at their every beckon and demand. Whenever they say, go out there and fight for me, Negro, he got to get to shucking and jiving, tucking his tail, and get out there to handling their business and doing their dirty work. And he sounded like us on the grassroots in a lot of this viral hip hop news interview that he put out, because he said that Kamala Harris is in office now. And what's another 4 more years, even if she's president, going to do? Because she ain't doing nothing now. And that's basically what we've been saying on the grassroots. And he also made a good point that Faison Love, that the Democratic plantation was coming at her brother Michael Jackson, tried to put those bogus child allegations on our brother Michael Jackson. And our brother Michael Jackson wasn't guilty of nothing. Only thing he was guilty of is never having a childhood himself, never getting to be a child. And Oprah Winfrey was pushing a lot of that, coming out with them Never Neverland documentaries, trying to shame and discredit our good brother Michael Jackson, just the same way they tried to do with our brother Bill Cosby, and both of them were innocent. So damn that Democratic plantation, we don't owe them not a damn thing, if you ask me. And then, Faison Love made this is something key right here. He said he was right on the money with this. This was something well said that he said. You know what I mean? He said that never once have they ever offered up an apology to the black family, meaning, America, for the atrocity that she's committed against foundational black Americans. He didn't say foundational black Americans. Of course, I'm saying that. But he said never once did America offer up us any apology to the black family. America has not said we owe everything that we are to the first Americans. And he's meaning us as being the first Americans, because we are. This is why we call ourselves foundational, because there will be no foundation There would be no America if it wasn't for the foundation of Black America. And this is why we call ourselves foundational, because foundational means the beginning and the building of. So he was right on point with this viral hip hop news stuff he was talking, and he also went on to say that Janet don't bother nobody. You know what I mean? And she don't. But it must have really been bothering Janet, and she got it. She spoke truth to power on it. Because there is some questioning as to if what her dad really is. It's a lot of vagueness around her dad, a lot of mysterious around her dad. And they could say her dad is black just because of the color, but we all know black skin don't equal a black mind. And she for sure as hell ain't no foundational black American. See, the one thing that we know about Camilla Harris that's etched in stone is that her mother is East Indian. And we also know that she was claiming to be East Indian, Camilla Harris, and that's okay. But don't think that we're the foster parents as foundational black Americans that's supposed to take care and look after and take all these other groups of people in, because them days are over. We solely focused on our needs and interests as foundational black Americans. And ain't nothing wrong with that. And there was only one time, truth be told, that I ever personally seen Camilla Harris attest to being black. And this was during that recent NABJ interview she had. She said she's black. And it surprised me. It totally caught me off guard, but she just saying that as that's a sales tactic, a gimmick, a strategy to garner and tug on the heartstrings of foundational black Americans so we get out there and pull on that voting lever for her. But in closing, DL Cooney, get up off your knees and get up off that damn Democratic plantation and leave our good FBA sister Janet Jackson alone, because she spoke truth to power, because we ain't taking in all these other groups no more like of old, like the days of old. Them days is gone. So DL Cooney, stop selling out your people for them butter biscuits. You know what I mean? You can still get your butter biscuits without selling out your people. Peace.